Hey, it's Mr. G at Mr. G's Workshop. That's my home shop. All right, this is a rare moment. I'm cleaning this place out. I didn't change anything dramatically. It just kind of, what do they say? Everybody says clutter. I don't know. I just call it stuff with no place. Anyway, let's see. Pulled out the motorcycle that was in the corner there. Dude, I love this motorcycle. Because this is the first motorcycle I ever owned. Had it for years. There's a whole story behind this. Oh my god. I bought this thing with a friend during, I think like right after college. And we had this crazy idea to ride it. You know, but yeah, he wanted to ride it with no license, no insurance. So I kind of like tucked it away at my parents' house because I didn't want him to ride it in a crazy way. Plus it needed a little work, so I just started working on it. And then eventually this guy started traveling. He like left the country for a long time. And then I got a job that paid better. And then eventually when he came around asking around it, I was like, how much was your share? Here you go. Bought him out. He was glad to have the money. And the machine is mine. Now, I restored it, got it running, but I haven't rode it in a long time, and it needs a lot of stuff. It needs fork oil seals, the oil drip down if that'll break. Probably got to redo, hydraulic. This piece is like a plastic piece. It holds all the wiring behind here. This has got to get redone. The speedometer, the actual dial fell off. That's got to get fixed and put back. I think rear shocks. Probably got to clean the carbs. Probably got to clean out the tank. A lot of stuff. But it's got compression. Listen to this. I don't know if you can hear it, but it's like thump, thump, thump. Oh man, this place is like memories, you know? I was just cleaning out this bottom shelf. Look at this. From when I went to a Phillies game in '89. Are you kidding me? This is the slides of my portfolio when I applied to Pratt. Some people might recognize some of this stuff. Look, this is my friend Dan Grunez. I painted him. He now has Taproots Organic. And let's see what else here. This is my friend Todd and my friend Brett. And that's me. Self-portrait. Anyway, so this is the type of stuff you had to do to apply to a design school. You had to show you could draw. I don't know if that means you're going to be a good designer. I just think they want you to prove some seriousness. I got all kinds of stuff here. Look at this. Look at this. Choppers. History of the Japanese car. I don't have a light over here, but Alfa Romeo. Let's see. Aircraft maintenance, mechanical drawing, auto bug, auto kinks. This thing's so cool. This is like tips and tricks for the Model T Ford. The legend of Briggs and Stratton, like the history, choppers, small engines. This is just automobile magazine. It's just some cool stuff here. And I hate throwing out stuff, as you can see. Look, I got my bead roller. Not even set up yet. This is like, I don't know, some sort of record player. I gotta sell that. I have no use for it. Anyways, there's a lot of stuff here. Oh, this is cool. This is cool. This is a milling machine, but a horizontal mill. It's called a Burke. It's made in California in 1940s. Kind of like a side work industrial thing. Got to put some work into that. Got some old. This designer. He was from North Bergen and he died. And then the person who bought the house they just left it, so he was auctioning off stuff. So I got a chance at that. That was pretty cool. This is my first road bike. This is the frame. It's Peugeot. I had to modify it because I grew. Nice drill. It's not plugged in right now, but this works really well. Bench top. Oh, let's see. Lots of stuff. Oh, this is just... I was making some sort of aluminum tree thing for Jess. Even this has a story. This this is so funny. This boot. Let me tell you about that boot. This boot was from, I was a bartender in London for about 6 months in like the year 2002. This is like right after 9/11. I had to get the hell out of the country. I didn't understand what was happening. And so I just went there and over there, and I used to wear this. I bought it because it was cheap, because it used to have the Union Jack, which you don't really want to show that because it's like kind of like a anti-establishment thing. So I tried to get it off much as I could, and it turned white, but it still had some of the stuff. So then I spray painted it black, and I wore these as a bartender in London. I was a crazy person back then. The reason... Sorry, this thing fell. The reason that I came back was because the bar was held up at gunpoint, and I was there, and we almost got killed. I'm going to save that story for another time because I don't want this video to be too long. But basically, I'm cleaning up the workshop. That's why I'm not going to tell you that story. But I will tell you that story. The London armed robbery. And I'm so glad I made it through that one. Because the next day I bought a ticket home. And I started my path towards becoming a shop teacher. That was an interesting situation. Anyway, those of you who know the story are probably laughing right now. But I will definitely share that story. It's a good one. Alright, so cleaning up the shop. Hopefully by this weekend this place will be functional. Alright, I'm gonna put some of these books. Look at this, the Studebaker. Look at old school radios. Look at this. It's just so cool. You know, all this stuff is before the internet. I don't know why you have books now. I guess it's nice to hold it in your hand. I don't know. Anyway, alright. I'm Mr. G in the Mr. G workshop, getting it functional. Got a lot of stuff to recycle, got a lot of stuff to organize, alright? Catch you later.